Hare Krishna. Today we are going to see Valmiki Ramayana-Yuddha Kanda. So, Hanuman has already located where Sita is, and he comes back to Kishkinda to inform Rama, Lakshmana, and Sugriva. So, Rama was deeply moved. Both Rama and Lakshmana were deeply moved by the devotion and the intelligence shown by Hanuman. And Rama says that Hanuman is the greatest among Vanaras and he is equivalent to Garuda. And now Rama is asking Hanuman about the four defenses. Not he doesn't say four defenses, but he asks, please describe the fortification of Lanka. And therefore, Hanuman is now telling that four defenses of Lanka. So from the commentary we see this verse. This is not directly from Valmiki Ramayana slokas. Mantra balam cha yantram cha nikilam rakshasa adipaha sastra siksha sama yuktam raksho balam anuttamam. So the king of Rakshasas, that is Ravana, possesses powerful strategies. That's mantra, fortifications, yantra, great military strength, raksha, and mastery of weapons, shastra. It's not shastras, scriptures, it's shastra. His army is formidable and well trained. And from the picture we can see here that it's not easy to go to Lanka or meet Ravana from what how Hanuman describes. So Lanka is located on top of the mountain, and around the mountain it's encircled by a river, and then there is a dense forest, and it is fortified by golden walls and big gates on all four big gates on four directions, north, east, west, south, like that, and moats as well. So it's not easy at all to pass through, and the Rakshasa gods also there at the gates. Now Rama and Vanara army arrive at Lanka shows, and now Rama is asking that what's next. But before that, what happens was Ravana in parallel even Ravana is seeking advice from his ministers and what how to proceed here from here. So Ravana, when he asked the counseling or advice from his ministers, almost everybody said that said to Ravana that not to worry, not to fear, because they already have conquered Devi Devadas, and Gandharvas, the Yakshas, Pishashas, like that. Then, after all, these are mortals, human beings. Why would you need to worry? In that way, they counseled, uh, Ravana. But Vibhishana knows that this is not a good advice to Ravana, so he gives good advice. But Ravana was not in a position to understand the good counseling from Vibhishana. It's similar to Dhritarashtra constantly ignoring the good advice or counseling from Vidura, who is a well-wisher of Dhritarashtra, right? Now, after this continuous advice coming from Vibhishana, Ravana was totally sick and tired of receiving this advice from his younger brother Vibhishana. Therefore, he started chastising Vibhishana that he is a wretched brother, and he shouldn't belong to this noble family. So that he is denoting that noble family is Ravana's family. Obviously, that's the opposite of what he says. So Vibhishana also doesn't want to listen to Ravana anymore, so he deserts Lanka to go to surrender Lord Rama. But he says that Vibhishana says that, look, I know you are my superior, I should follow your path, but unfortunately you are not going in the right path. You are following the path of adharma. Therefore, I'm not going to stay here anymore. I'm going to leave Lanka. So he goes to surrender to Lord Rama. So he goes. He's just floating in the air, and he goes to where Rama is staying, and he doesn't go directly inside yet, because as an etiquette, he just stays outside to get the permission if he could meet Rama. And so he gives this message to this Vanaras, telling that he has given up his wife and children, and also the position in Lanka, the residence, and he has come here to take shelter of Lord Ramachandra, and he seeks abhayam from Lord Rama. And when he said that, the Vanaras went back and conveyed the message to Rama, and Rama seeks opinions from the leaders of Vanaras, including bear leader Jambavan also. So everybody is saying that we shouldn't accept Vibhishana. Rama should not give shelter to Vibhishana because he could be a spy sent by Ravana directly, or he could have come here to break our strategies down or break our relationship down between amongst us. Therefore, we should not accept Vibhishana here. Then Rama asked the opinion of Hanuman. Hanuman, as an intelligent and great devotee of Lord Ram, he gives his opinion in a humble manner. Then everyone starts to listen, because whenever Hanuman speaks, it's not like a prajalpa, like a speech of a frog, right? It is a speech of an intelligent or wise person. So therefore, everybody listens. And Hanuman says that we do not have any proof that why we should not accept Vibhishana. We do not know, we do not have any evidence that Vibhishana has come here as a spy, or he has come here as an ally of Ravana's army. And because he has, it looks like he has come here to take a genuine shelter of Lord Ram. I say this because from my experience, when I was in Lanka, I was caught when I allowed Indrajit to catch me. Then because I wanted to assess Ravana's palace inside and also wanted to meet Ravana personally. When I did that, everybody except Vibhishana said that they should kill me, but only Vibhishana said, as per Sanatana Dharma, we should not kill a messenger. And from that, I know Vibhishana is not a follower of Adharma or Ravana, he is a follower of Dharma. And secondly, when I met Mother Sita, when we were in the conversation, she did mention that here not everybody is nice, except, I mean, everybody is dharmic except Vibhishana. He is definitely a nice person, good person. Mother Sita said that. Therefore, Rama, I believe that it is good for you to give shelter to Vibhishana. Then Rama agrees and he gives abhayam to Vibhishana. Then immediately Rama inquires from Vibhishana that please tell me the strengths and weaknesses of Ravana's army. Then Vibhishana greatly describes that, and Rama says that of course I know all that. And then Rama now proposes that idea that he can cross the ocean easily by using his mystic powers, or even he can dry up the ocean. But what about Vanaras? He asks how they can cross the ocean. Then Sugriva gives his suggestion that yes, we can build a bridge across the ocean, and Vibhishana advises that we need permission from Varuna, therefore we have to give petition to Varuna, and he advises, or he suggests Lord Rama to do that. Meanwhile, Ravana, he makes the plan to send a spy to um, this place, to Rama's place, and he sends Sukha as disguised as a bird. And as soon as Sukha arrived, they all, I mean, Vibhishana knew because he's a Rakshasa, so he knew. He detects the real identity of the bird, and then he makes Vanaras to arrest this bird Sukha. Then Vanaras beat him up, captured him, beat him up, and then Sukha seeks shelter of Rama, not as a shelter how Vibhishana sought. This is merely like a karmic way of seeking shelter from the Lord for a temporary moment, just to escape temporarily from a moment of distress, or a moment of accomplishing something. For example, if a if a karmi wanted to have his daughter married, for example, or son to get a job or get a seat in some big colleges or universities, then they take this momentary worship of Lord, Supreme Lord, Rama or Krishna, and then once their mission is accomplished, then they give up the worship and then they continue with the old story again. So this is the case with Sukha here also. He seems to seek shelter of Rama, but he is not taking the shelter as if he is surrendering to the Lord fully as a devotee, but rather the opposite. So he says, Nahatayat tada Ramaha Shrutva tat paritevitam Vanaran Abravid Ramo Munchatam Dutayam Ahatah. So then Rama, having heard his distressful crying, so did not allow him to be killed. He spoke to the Vanaras, release him, he has come as a messenger. So this was Rama tells to Vanaras that release him, he is a messenger, because that is what Sukha says to Rama. Rama, as per Dharma, you should not kill, I should not be killed because I am merely a messenger. Therefore, please tell the Vanaras not to kill me. So then only Rama says this to Vanaras. So we see that Hanuman also sent as a messenger to Lanka, and here Sukha also has come here as um, messenger to Rama. But in both cases, we see both are messengers, but one big difference is Hanuman went as a messenger in the dharmic path, but here Sukha is serving adharma. That's a big difference. Now, as per the advice by Vibhishana, Rama is sitting here on the beach for about 3 days and praying to Varuna to give a path to Lanka, but he is not making the way, he is not responding, so Rama becomes so furious, then he decides to dry up the ocean. So, what he does is he just releases, he is invoking Brahmastra, he is going to release the Brahmastra. Then Varunadev quickly surrenders to Rama and telling that, look, this is the natural law of ocean, that is why I did not respond. I cannot make any way, please build a bridge. So that I promise that rocks, whatever the rocks you bring, the Vanaras bring, I make them float on the ocean so that you can easily cross over the ocean. Not only that, Vishwakarma, a great celestial architect and engineer, and his son is Nala. He's also a Vanara. I offer him to you, to your army of Vanara, so he can help you with architecting, the engineering the work or constructing the work of bridge. And then Rama says that, okay, now I have to release this Brahmastra, so where do I release it? Because as per the Dharma, I can't just retrieve that back, I have to release it. So where should I release it? Then Varuna Dev says that there is a place in north, it's called Drumakulya, and where there are people called Abiras, people or some group of community called Abiras. They are very much, whatever they are doing is sinful only. They are using my water. They are drinking the water, thus they are contaminating it. Therefore, please release the Brahmastra towards that place. And Rama does that, and that place becomes sacred later. And here we see an example how Krishna, to subdue the pride of Indra, the false pride, he lifts Govardhan hill. Similarly, Rama prepared to invoke and release Brahmastra to bring Varuna under his submission. So in both cases, the Lord does what is needful. So Nala helps to construct the bridge, and it is done, completed. The bridge is constructed in within 5 days, and everybody, the Vanaras and the group of bears also reached the Lanka. Now, Ravana doesn't stop sending spies. He keeps sending spies to check or assess the strength of Rama's army. Now he is sending Sukha again, but this time with Sarana. Sarna and Sukha are again going in the disguise as monkeys, Vanaras. Vibhishana quickly identified their true position, and then again he captures them. and Vanaras also, wanted to punish them. But then again they surrender to the Lord, and Rama releases them. Hmm. And Ravana again sends another spy called Sardula, and this time also Vibhishana was able to identify this Rakshasa who is in disguise as a Vanara. And again, this Sardula was captured. But this time Rama asks, "Why did you come?" Then he says that Ravana asked me to survey your army. Then he says, "Okay, do that, Vibhishana, take him and do that." But the Vanaras, everyone says that if he goes back to Lanka, he will tell our strategical positions, so we should not release him. And Rama said, "No, we will release him, but not now. Once we reach the battle, that time we will release him." So Rama does what he said, and this is again similar to Krishna Leela also. So Hanuman sent us a messenger. Angada also was sent as a messenger to Ravana, and Angada proved his heroism by showing some heroic feats in Lanka, in Ravana's palace, when four Rakshasas came to control Angada. He just held them. He no, they were holding him tightly, but he just flew up to the roof and kicked the roof, and made four Rakshasas to fall down to the ground, and then he came to the ground as well, showing his great feats, and that also created some thunder in the heart of Ravana and other Rakshasas. How if Rangada, the messenger, is so if the messengers like Hanuman or Rangada are so great, then what to speak of Lord Rama himself? So thinking like this, Ravana was really making some other shortcuts. So he wanted to deceive Mother Sita by bringing the illusory Rama's severed head. Hmm? So he arranges that with the sorcerer called Jivva. Hmm? So he tells this the dramatic plan to Vidyujihva to arrange for the imitation of Rama's severed head and bow. Then, when Sita sees this, she overcomes with grief and believes that yes, Rama has been slain. But Vibhishana's wife was still living in Lanka, right? So she is very nice lady, noble Rakshashi. So she goes and tells, her name is Sarama, and she goes and tells Sita that no, don't worry, this is not true. Rama is alive. So this is only illusory effect that Ravana is trying to make to deceive you. And this Sita is pacified. But while before this conversation, when Ravana was telling Sita about this, I've killed Rama, how I killed. So he was just making up the story and telling. During that conversation, Ravana's minister come with a sense of urgency and telling Ravana to immediately come to the assembly hall for a quick meeting. And when he left, once Ravana left, that's when Sarama comes and tells all this. And then Sita is pacified, but Sita also asks Sarama to go and check out the real intention of Ravana, whether he's gonna send me back, or he's gonna fight with Rama. Please find out. Then Sarama goes and hides and eavesdrop from Ravana and the ministers of their plans, and she concludes from their plans that they are going to go to fight with Rama and the army, Vanara army. So here Rama also is ready with strategical position of the army, and Nala and Neela, they lead the constructions effort to fortify the position, and war drums sounds. You know how Krishna, when he blew the conch shell, the Panchajanya, that shattered the heart of all the enemies, including Duryodhana. Similarly, here the same thing happened with the war drum sound signaling the beginning of the battle, but the end of the Lanka and the Lanka's army, the followers of Ravana. So here already Hanuman and Angada went as a messengers to Ravana, But Sugriva, he was not able to control his wrath, so he again boldly leaps into Lanka to challenge Ravana. And then, before any fight begins, he comes back again to the original place, back to Rama's camp. So Rama, even though he was so proud of Sugriva for his action, but still he chastised Sugriva that not to do something like this, because it's very dangerous. Because he was not prepared with any army. He simply leaped down because of anger. He wanted to go to Lanka to fight with Ravana, but then he came back because he didn't have the permission of Rama, right? So he came back. Now the battle has begun. So Indrajit attacks Rama and Lakshmana. So he uses this because he has done a lot of penances and he accumulated some divine weapons and also some tactics like a mastery of sorcery and like that. So what he does is he remains invisible and brings this Nagapasha, that is divine snakes, and binds Rama and Lakshmana like snake ropes. And Rama and Lakshmana become unconscious, and Vanaras think that Rama and Lakshmana are dead. And Indrajit also assumes that in that way, and he goes and conveys this news to Ravana, and he becomes so happy. And Ravana takes Sita in the Pushpaka Vimana to survey the battlefield, for Sita to survey the battlefield. Sita becomes so devastated seeing that Rama and Lakshmana are dead, but actually they are only unconscious, they are not dead. So Trijata, so she is another noble Rakshasi. She already told Sita about her dream, prophetic dream that she had, right? About Hanuman's entry, and Rama will kill Ravana and everything. So she again reassures Sita that don't worry, this is all illusory thing. Rama will definitely emerge victorious, so do not worry. So at this time, Vanaras also really thought that brothers are not alive, or they are defeated. In that moment, Garuda, Vishnu's carrier, he arrived as a bhakta of Lord Rama or Vishnu. He wanted to save Rama, even though Rama who saves everybody, but because he is in the Leela Vilasha, in the human form, he just pretends and continue to pretend what a normal human would do, right? He can't just get up and say, I'm the Supreme Lord, no one can kill me. So he just appeared to be unconscious, and that time when Garuda appeared at the scene, automatically the snakes fled away from the scene, because when there is an eagle, the snakes will no longer reside at that in that environment. So the Nagas all disappeared at the divine touch of Garuda. And also when Garuda touched Rama and Lakshmana, they revived their consciousness and restored their strength. So Indrajit came to know about this news of Rama and Lakshmana alive. So therefore he went to the battlefield again to attack them. This time he severely wounded Lakshmana and he became unconscious. Rama said, "Oh no, without Lakshmana I have no desire to live." And that time Jambavan reminded Hanuman's power and strength. Therefore he pacified Rama and suggested Hanuman to go to Himalayas and bring these little mountains like Sanjeevani and Dronagiri. Not he didn't ask Hanuman to bring the mountain. He asked Hanuman to bring the special herb from these mountains. But because Hanuman didn't know which herb exactly to which herb to bring exactly, so therefore he brought the entire mountain, and that is showing his great strength and also the devotion towards Lord Rama. Now, seeing all this thing, and Lakshmana is now has revived consciousness, and seeing all this effect, cause and effect, Ravana wanted to wake Kumbhakarna up. So, after a deep slumber, Kumbhakarna was woken up, and then he was not happy with Ravana's action at all. He actually chastised Ravana for kidnapping Mother Sita, abducting Mother Sita. And he says, why would you do this? You have so many queens in your palace. Why would you need Mother Sita? Now you not only brought Mother Sita, but also a lot of trouble with Mother Sita. See, this big calamity is happening here. So but still being loyal to Ravana, he marched to battlefield and he devoured so many Vanaras, killed so many Vanaras, and but Rama stroke of his arms and head of Kumbhakarna, and thus he killed Kumbhakarna. Now, Ravana is really worried and sends Indrajit again. And Indrajit, this time he wanted to use this yagya. Vibhishana knows this tactic very well of what Indrajit would do. So, what he would do is he goes into invisible element and he will perform some yagya. This time he is doing this Nikumbala yagya, which is very powerful. At the time of finishing this yagya, he will receive so much of power that no one can compete with him. No one would be able to conquer Indrajit at the completion of this yagya. Therefore, Vibhishana it reveals the secret to Rama and also prepares Lakshmana and other Vanaras to go stop this Nikumbala yagya. So therefore, Lakshmana and Vanaras tries to produce storm, and thus they stop this yagya. And Indrajit became so furious. Thus, he attacks Lakshmana, and because Lakshmana is empowered by Rama's blessings, so that's why Vaishnavas always receive blessings from Guru and Krishna before they proceed anything. That way, Guru or Guru Parampara and Acharyas and Krishna, that way their actions will become victorious. That's what Lakshmana also does, and this way he kills Indrajit after a big war between the duo between Indrajit and Lakshmana. So here is a table that I've created to show which warrior killed who from the Rakshasa side. So there are so many in the list, but I only captured a few of them, like sons of Kumbhakarna, Kumbha and Nikumpa were killed by Hanuman and Sugriva and Hanuman respectively, and Kumbhakarna killed by Rama, that we know already, we discussed that, and Indrajit killed by Lakshmana, and Kampana, the commander of Ravana's army, killed by Hanuman, and so Ravana's other sons like Trishara, Devantaka, Dhumraksha, all killed by Hanuman. And Atikaya, also son of Ravana, also killed by Hanuman. So here Ravana, after hearing Indrajit's death, because that was a big thing, because Indrajit is a great warrior equivalent to Ravana. So if he is killed, then it is becoming serious for Ravana to understand. He understood the situation, how serious it is. So he wanted to go personally to fight with Rama. So he goes there and he destroys many Vanaras with overwhelming health. I mean, sorry, not health, strength. And now they both going into intense combat.